Today we're working with taking a fraction divided by a whole number. An example of this would be we got half of a pizza left from the party the night before. 3 hungry people wake up the next morning, and the 3 hungry people want to split that pizza. So what we're going to do is take 1/2 divided, because we're saying split, by 3. The easiest way to do this is by using an acronym that we use called Keep, Change, Flip. It almost sounds like KFC, so if you're thinking about chicken, but it's really KCF. So Keep, Change, Flip. Keep means I'm going to keep my first fraction, 1/2, it stays the same. Change means I'm going to change the division sign to the inverse of it, which is multiplying. Flip means I'm going to flip the fraction over. Some people go, well, wait, 3 is not a fraction yet. You're right. We need to change it because 3 is really the same as 3 over 1, right? So now that I have that, I'm going to flip the fraction upside down. So I'm going to put the 1 on top and the 3 on the bottom, get rid of the first part, and now I have 1/2 times 1/3. Oh, that's what we've done before, fractions multiplying. So top times top is 1. Bottom times bottom, 2 times 3 equals 6. Each of the hungry people would have been able to get 1/6 of a pizza because I would have taken the pizza and made a cut like that and a cut like that, and each person would have gotten 1/3, or 1/6. 1/3 of the 1/2. Try another one. Remember our acronym is Keep, Change, Flip, so I'm keeping the 2/3. Changing that. This was 4 over 1, so I'm going to switch it over to 1/4. 2 times 1 is 2. Bottom, 3 times 4 is 12. I got 2/12. Can I simplify it? They're both even numbers, so I can divide them both by 2. So I'm going to end up with 1/6. Can't simplify any farther. So 2/3 divided by 4 would be 1/6. In other words, if there was 2/3 of a pound of something, 4 people wanted it, everybody's going to get 1/6 of a pound. 1/4 divided by 6, remember, keep, change, flip him. 1 times 1 is 1, 4 times 6 is 24, answer is just 1/24. Nothing else to simplify if I got a 1 on top. 3/4 divided by 3, remember, keep the 3/4, change the division sign to multiplying, flip the 3 over 1 to 1 over 3, and now I have 3 times 1 is 3, 4 times 3 is 12. Can I simplify? Can't divide by 10, 5. They're not both even, can't do 2. 3 song, 3, 6, 9, 12. I can divide them both by 3. So that would give me a 1 on top and a 4 on the bottom. Stop the video and you guys try out these two. Going to be nice and simple. Here we go. Keep the 1/6. Change the division sign. Flip the 1/3. 1 times 1, 6 times 3. Done. 1/18. Keep 2/5. Change the multiplying. 5 over 1 becomes 1/5. Have you noticed there's a 1 on top every single time when we do this? Because the reciprocal of something over 1 is always going to be 1 something. 2 times 1 is 2. 5 times 5 is 25. They're not both even, and that's the only thing I could divide 2 by would be a 2. So my answer is 2/25. Stop the video and you try it. Get my 1 in there. Keep the 4/5. Change the sign. Flip the second number. 4 times 1, 5 times 3. Can I simplify? Can't divide by 5 or 10. They're not both even. 3, 6, 9. They can't be divided by 3. So that's as simple as it'll go. 1/10 divided by 4. Keep my 1/10. Change my sign. Flip the 4 to 1/4. And I get 1 over 40. And that's as simple as that one can go. Stop the video and you try it out. 1/8 times flipped. 1 times 1 on the top. 8 times 2 on the bottom. 1/16. Second one, 9/10 divided by 9. Keep the 9/10. Change the sign. Flip the fraction at the end. 9 times 1 on top. 10 times 9 on the bottom. Can't do them both by 10. 5, they're not both even. 2, 3 song. Or 90 is awful big. Oh, wait a second. I can divide them both by 9. So 9 divided by 9 would give me a 1. 90 divided by 9 would give me a 10. Oh, that makes sense. 9/10, and I'm going to 9 people. Everybody's going to get 1/10. Stop the video when you try it out. Keep 1/7, change the sign, flip the last fraction. 1 on the top, 14 on the bottom, as simple as it goes. Keep the 2/5, change the sign, flip the last fraction. 2 times 1 is 2, 5 times 8 is 40. Can I simplify? Yep, because they're both even, so I'm dividing by 2. And I end up with 1/20. Story problem. All right, you try it out first. Here we go. There's 3/4 of a pizza left. If 5 people split it, how much does each person get? So I got 3/4 of a pizza left. Start with whatever you have. Then I notice I'm splitting it, which means dividing. I'm splitting it between 5 people. So we're back to almost exactly the same kind of problem we were just doing. Keep the first fraction, change the sign, flip the second fraction. So now I got 3 times 1 is 3, 4 times 5 is 20, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 21. I cannot simplify it. And since I have a story problem, I should have some units. This would be 3/20 of a pizza, because we started with way less than 1 pizza, so I know if I'm splitting between 5 people, it's still got to be less than a pizza. Stop the video when you try it out. Alright, we got a 1/2 ton of sand on Dad's truck, so that's what we're starting with. 3 people are going to help unload it evenly. Evenly is my key word. When I'm doing something evenly, that also means I'm dividing. So 1/2 divided by 3. Keep the first fraction, change my sign, flip the second fraction over to the reciprocal, and now I have 1 times 1 over 2 times 3, 1/6, and what were the units we were using? Tons. So we got 1/6 of a ton each person's going to unload. Try out the next story problem. Alright, here we go. If the twins split a 5/8 pound chocolate bunny evenly, how much does each one get? So I see split and evenly. They both tell me we're going to be dividing. What am I starting with? I'm starting with the bunny, which is 5/8. I know this was first in the story, but I'm really starting with the bunny, and then we're splitting it. Twins means 2, so 5/8 divided by 2 is what we're really doing. Keep my first fraction, change the sign, flip to the reciprocal of the second fraction. 5 times 1 is 5, 2 times 8 is 16, 5, 10, 15, 20 cannot simplify, so that would be 5/16 of a pound. Last one. 6 kittens split 3/4 of a gallon of milk equally. How much does each kitten get? Again, what are we starting with? The milk. We're splitting it. How many people are splitting it? Well, actually, how many kittens are splitting it? 6. So 3/4 divided by 6. Keep my first fraction. Change the sign. Flip the second fraction. And now I'm multiplying my fractions. Top times top, 3 times 1. Bottom times bottom, 4 times 6 is 24. They're not both even. 5s or 10s. Try the 3 song out. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. Yes, I can divide them both by 3. So I'm going to end up with 1/8 of a gallon. And that was how I can take a fraction and divide it by a whole number.